in our last video, we talked about what complementary angles are. Complementary angles are two angles. When you add their measures together, you get a right angle. Well, down here, if you notice, you have these two rays that form a straight angle, which is 180 degrees. Well, when you have a third ray, this forms two smaller angles. Well, we know that these two smaller angles stuck together form the big 180 degree angle. When that happens, these two angles add up to a straight angle measure, which is 180 degrees. That tells me that these two angles are what's called supplementary. So you've got two new vocabulary words today, complementary and supplementary. Complementary are two angles that add up to a 90 degree angle. Supplementary are two angles that form a straight angle when they're combined. Well, the same process you did above on the complementary angles, you're going to do down here. The only difference is instead of a 90 degree sum, you have a 180 degree sum. Well, if you know your given angle, one of the two given angles is 148 degree, all you have to do is subtract the given part, and whatever your remainder is, that is the missing angle. So I know in this example, x has to be 32 degrees because 148 plus 32 will give me 180 degree measure. So that's what's going on down here. You're going to add the two angle measures to get to 180. Well, the problem is you don't know one of the two angle measures. Well, pretty simple math. We know that both of these angles have to add up to 180 degrees. And if you know one of the angles, subtract the given angle, and the difference or the remainder is going to be the value for x. So in this case, x is a 72 degree angle because I know that these two angles combine to form the straight angle, which is 180 degrees. Now, down here, if you notice you had the same question above, the only difference is they asked you about the complement, which means they wanted to know the other angle measure that would make it add to a 90 degree angle. Well, down here, when they ask you for the supplement, they're asking you what does the other angle measure have to be to make it add up to a straight angle. So again, you're going to take 180 degrees and subtract the given angle of 55, and your leftover part will be the missing angle measure for that to be supplementary. So the supplement of a 125 degree angle is 55 and vice versa. So those two angles, if you notice, those two angles will add together to form a straight angle. So they are supplementary. Down here, if you have this 179 degree angle, this is pretty close to what this angle would look like. That's what a 179 degree angle would look like. So what they're asking for is what does this little bitty section right here have to be for that to create a straight line? And the answer is a 1 degree angle. So again, you have two new vocabulary words today. You have complementary angles. That's two angles that have a sum or add up to a 90 degree angle. And then you have supplementary angles. Those are two angles that add up to a straight angle or 180 degrees. Stay tuned.